Hello Mechwarriors. Today we're doing a review of the ATM Ebon. I actually have a few of these. This is my Ebon Jag-C, but that really doesn't matter because I've changed this thing all around and made it into something that I wanted it to be. And it does have some of the quirks from the Omnipods, and I'm going to show them to you. But in the meantime, take a look at this beautiful mech. And guess what? I am not a Raiders fan. I couldn't even tell you who won the Super Bowl this year, let alone last year. I think the Patriots might have won last year. I just don't care. I don't pay attention to sports. And I used to play sports too. Played basketball, played football. Last time I hit a baseball, it still hasn't even landed yet. But anyway, this is what I like. I like this look. Especially with this big skull and crossbones on top. Yeah, absolutely. Let me show you the build. So what we're looking at here is an excessive use of ammo. I've got half a ton of ammo for each one of the light machine guns, one on each side. I have a heavy, medium laser. No matter how many times I say that, that just sounds really like jumbo shrimp. I'm also running 2 ATM-9s and 2 ATM-6s and 9 tons of ammo for it. I don't need any heat sinks for it because this is an incredibly heat efficient build. I went with the light machine guns because they have a little bit better range. And I went with this weapon here because it's basically does 10 damage. That's really what it comes down to. I wasn't too concerned about having larger range because it would exceed the range of the light machine guns. But what I did want is my ATM weapons to be able to reach out and touch someone. And they do exactly that at 1,265 meters maximum range. And of course, inside the optimum range, these two do 22 damage each, and then these do 15 each. So when I say the firepower is theoretically 78 damage, that's what I mean. The 78 damage is based on the optimum range of the light machine guns and the heavy mediums, and the maximum range of the ATM weapons. It actually scales out to about 10 or 12 more than what this says here, but it ranges. So let's take a look at the other meat and potatoes. I have a heat management of 1.43. If you have a girlfriend or a wife, she knows what that number means. And a speed of 81. Let's take a look at the quirks. What am I getting for quirks? Not a lot. Let's take a look. So if I ran UAC jams, I would have an option here, but specifically I put this on because A, this is the only component on the left and right torso, or left and right arm, that gives you a missile feature. But that being said, missile heat generation -5, base armor plus 15, excuse me, not plus 10. Now when you come over here, you're getting energy heat -2.5, missile cooldown of -5, and missile velocity of +5, and base armor plus 10. Just to let you know, if you decide to go with the Omnipod that doesn't have the energy weapon on it, on the left torso, and I believe it's this guy here, you get a heat generation of -2.5, but if you go to, yeah, it's this, I'm sorry, it's this guy. You get a missile cooldown of -7.5, missile velocity +5, missile cooldown, or cooldown in general of -5, and then you're getting +10 on the armor. I wanted the energy weapon so that I could supplement my light machine guns. It's not going to do a lot to help, but it does help a little bit to have some defensive weapons. And that's why I went with this. I'm still getting missile cooldown, missile velocity, and +10 on the armor. When you come over to this side here, this is where you really get kind of hooked up a little bit. Missile cooldown, missile velocity once again, and cooldown as well, like I was talking about before, and +10. So you're really kind of scoring out on this. And when you come over here, once again, you're getting missile heat generation -5 and base armor +15. On the center torso, we're getting +10, and on the legs, we're not getting anything. Oh, we're getting +7, which is almost nothing. And on the head, I don't think we get anything because we're married. When you come down to the skills tree is kind of tailored specifically for this setup. So I'm getting a little additional ammo, maximum range, heat generation a little bit, but I'm not going to really get into that too much. But when you start alpha striking those 4 ATM weapons, it is going to get hot after a little while, and that's why I still have some really good heat management there. Additional ammo, tighter spread, more chances crit chance. Scuttle density, armor hardening, reinforced casing. This is one of the few weapons I have where I don't go a little bit higher on the overheat damage, and the reason is because I don't ever get into overheat on this, really. It gets hot, but not hot enough for it to be a problem. I do run override, so I have cool run and heat containment going on. I wanted seismic sensor because I have a tendency to get a little bit brawly on this. I'm not completely maxed out on radar deprivation, but I definitely have 4 points into it, and I really wanted the sensor range is what I really wanted. And then 2 cool shots with the UAV. So yeah, this is a pretty decent build, and you've seen my matches before. You know I run this build quite a bit, and I'm quite satisfied with its operation. You can scale this down to having 4 ATM-6s, but you have so much extra ammo. But what you can do with that is you can turn this energy weapon into an ER large laser. And then that allows you to reach out and touch somebody additionally to these here. If you don't mind skipping out on the machine guns or skipping out on some of the ammo, you can actually do a large pulse here as well to go with your machine guns. I never found it all that useful, so that's why I don't do it. In override, we trust.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Override engage.
Command to all warriors on the surface. Your task is to wipe away all hostiles. Show no mercy.
Wow, it must be clear enough for him to go all the way over there. I'm guessing the echo line's clear.
Target spotted.
5 clear. 5 line is not clear, it looks like.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
We have a big nasty in Delta 4 coming up. Golf's left torso is open.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Watch out on the
Target spotted.
Acquired.
holy missiles.
New target acquired.
Target spotted.
Bravo's left leg is almost open.
Target spotted.
New target acquired.
Sorry.
New target acquired. Target
Nice
destroyed.
kill.
New target acquired.
The enemy has
Target
started to chip
acquired.
away at us. Stay frosty.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Box should be open after this volley.
Enemy forces at 75%.
Right torso on Fox is open. It's almost gone too.
Heat level critical. New target acquired. New target acquired.
Don't let the hostiles take down any more of you.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Lima's still in pretty good shape, it looks like.
New target acquired.
Ouch.
New target acquired.
The jaws of defeat are closing in around us.
No, I'm down too.
Looks like only half of
Yeah,
the
they're about to
enemies
take me
remain.
out.
Well, I did get a headshot out of that one guy.
Run, Forrest. I'm just waiting for them to come and kill me.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Yeah, that night guy thought he was being a sneaky bastard up on the hill.
This is Clan Command.
Nice
Better
try.
luck next round, team.
Sometimes you're the boot, sometimes you're the ant. I got 1 KMDD, 710 damage, no
Says I
team
did some
damage.
team damage. Whoever it was, sorry about that.
Yeah, it happens. I call it stepping on toes.
I hear you. Well, better luck next round.
Oh, that roughneck did really well. I had top team damage, 710. Not bad for an Ebon